That's why it's important for Santa Clara to stay in the top four. And a hard foul as John MacArthur is called for a flagrant by Michael Irving as he knocked Guy Landrietti to the deck.
And that's just a frustration play by John MacArthur. And Guy Landrietti, we see the hard drive to the basket, and John MacArthur makes no play for that basketball.
The kennel tonight, and clearly have established themselves as the best in the West, at least in your best of the West poll.
They've been dominating. They handle themselves very well out of conference. Even though Arizona's in second place, I still feel they're the second best team in the West right now behind the Zags. Oregon, they're in first place. They're hanging on right now without Dominic Artis. I feel they'll be a better team once they get him back. 4-3 without him. I love what New Mexico's been doing. I think UCLA is still a sleeper team. I know they have struggled a little bit as of late, but the talent is there. And UNLV fans will probably get on me because they just beat Colorado State on that last second shot, but all of Colorado State's losses have been on the road to very good teams. But I think the West is as deep as it's been in a very long time. If you look at Joe Lunardi's bracketology, he has 6 teams from the Pac-12 in the NCAA tournament. At this point, Cal and Arizona State in the last 4 in, as compared to last year when the Pac-12 only had 2. WCC, a good conference. The Mountain West is going to get probably 4 teams to the tournament also.
They're the all-time #1s from out west. No surprise, UCLA on top of that list. But UNLV.
How about this team? I think we played a little bit as a #1 team for a part of my career. Fortunate enough to do that.
You guys were #1 coming into the next season after winning the national title.
That we were. We returned everybody, our whole starting 5. Had a great season. Unfortunately, the great Rick Majerus, who unfortunately passed away earlier this year, really took it to us in the Elite 8 game down in Anaheim.
44-point lead now for Gonzaga. It is their largest of the night. Evan Rockamore missing. Shimmick Karnowski is fouled by Rockamore.
Rockamore's holding his hand, and he was the one that initiated the blow onto Shimmick Karnowski's face right there. If you see, we see this again. Rockamore misses. He goes up to try to get the offensive, try to swipe at that ball, and Rockamore comes away the one holding his hand. Karnowski is a big, big human being. 7'1", a little over 300 pounds. But Coach Few has really praised him, losing weight, continuing to work on his conditioning all season long. His minutes haven't been great as of late because of matchups and teams they played. They played USF, who went really small, and that's just not a place for Karnowski. Didn't have a matchup on the floor, but he's a guy that's going to be a great performer in this league for the next 3 years. And look at that, eating up that space and getting to that pretty jump hook.
Sam Dower is fouled after the offensive rebound. He'll go to the foul line here. Gonzaga taking a step closer toward locking up the regular season crown here in the WCC.
And they're a team. We talked to Mark Few at shoot-around today, Roxy, and I asked him, you know, how do you keep a team from, you know, not looking forward and looking ahead? I mean, you're undefeated in the league. You're top 5. You know, everybody's talking about you being a Final Four team. And he just said this team actually just lives in the moment, taking it really game by, I know it sounds cliche, but he said they really just take it game by game, day by day. And they have not been caught looking ahead at all this season.
On their way to 26-2, most wins in the country. And a reach in against Sam Dower, his second foul. But a 46-point lead over Santa Clara is a good basketball team. This is not a team that's down to the 300s of the RPI. This is a top 100 RPI team they're destroying here tonight.
They're a very talented team, and you couldn't have expected this. Kevin Foster struggling like he is. Trasolini, Rockamore, these are all guys that are like all WCC type of performers. And Gonzaga is just making it look like a complete mismatch.
Julian Clark with the 3. Santa Clara at 19-8 coming into this one and 7-5 in the West Coast Conference. I know it's Bracket Busters week coming up, Miles, but Gonzaga really is the original bracket buster when you think about it. You go back to 1999 and what Dan Munson did here at Gonzaga when they went to the Elite Eight, and Mark Few taking over for Munson, who's now at Long Beach State. But the Elite Eight in 1999, the Zags are the original bracket buster.
I loved watching that team play. I remember Matt Santangelo, who's now the radio analyst for the Zags. He's a good friend of mine. But Richie Fromm, Casey Calvary, what an exciting team to watch. And they lose, you know, late in the game to UConn, who went on to win the national championship. But they are the team that really started all this mid-major talk, bracket busters, Cinderella stories.
Mark Few is yet to break through and get to the Elite Eight, where Munson got the Gonzaga program in 1999. He really deflects talk, does not want to talk about, well, is this the best Gonzaga team that he's had? I think time will determine that, but this team certainly has that potential to make a deep tournament run and maybe get to a Final Four for the first time.
They do. If you think back to when Adam Morrison was here and they lose to UCLA, you know, that team was really heavily reliant on Adam Morrison to get 20 to 25 points every night. This Gonzaga team's not going to be reliant just on one player. As we spoke about, they have had 7 guys who scored 20 or more points in a game. It can be a different guy every night. You know, even though Olynyk has been the most consistent and leading scorer all season long, there's so many different weapons they can go to. And they're going to be a very tough team to prepare for in the tournament. Nobody has the size, the skill, or let's say very few teams across the country have the size, the skill, the depth,
the versatility
that this team has.
With the way the WCC tournament is set up, with Drew Barham missing and Yannick Katanga the rebound for the Broncos. 9 teams, they have a double bye format for the top 2 teams. So if Gonzaga wins the regular season crowd, as Shimon Karnowski called for the foul, they will receive a double bye directly into the semifinals. And that's why it's key for the Gales to stay at number 2, and they'll benefit as well. And for Santa Clara to stay in the top 4, it gives them a bye into the quarterfinals. The 3 and 4 spots get the single bye, while the teams 5 through 9 will play it out to try to move on.
And for Santa Clara, their next 2 games are obviously definitely winnable. At Portland, who struggled most of the season, versus LMU at home, who's in last place in the conference right now. But then a tough game at St. Mary's to end conference play.
And the crowd going crazy because walk-on Rem Bakamis is coming into the game, a freshman from Longview, Washington. And the walk-on replaces Karnowski. (77-35), a thorough thumping by the Zags here tonight. Kevin Foster just had a rough night in his final trip to the kennel.
And he hasn't played well here in his career. In the 3 previous games, 14 points a game, well below his average for his career. Only 30% field goals in Spokane.
Kevin Foster trying to regroup with the Broncos as they head to take on Eric Reveneau and the Portland Pilots on Saturday at Chiles Center. And Nee Harrison called for a foul. It's some opportunity for some reserves to get some playing time, and Mark Few to rest his frontline guys as they'll take on the San Diego Toreros here on Saturday, a team that they went down to the wire with in San Diego a few weeks ago, where Kevin Pangos hit a shot late. And then San Diego nearly had a chance to win that game in the final seconds, but Christopher Anderson and the Toreros could not get a shot off in the waning seconds.
And I watched that game. I really